Hello everyone, good morning. We meet again in this video. We are learning Chinese in my channel, learning new language. I hope with my channel I can help you learning Chinese with simple example and simple methods. Yesterday we have learned about time or second, and today we will continue our lesson about second because time or search is very large or very complex. So we divide search in some parts. This is the second part. We start our lesson. And before we start our lesson, I will give you some tips that I think will help you in learning Chinese. There are some tips from me. Use minimum 10 minutes every day to learn. Be focused and consistent, and then learn at your level based on data. If you want to be an expert in a new language, you need 9 months in learning it, and then you have to find the best environment, and you have to find the same frequency. You can use a podcast, film, drama, a book, or find a new friend that can help you in learning Chinese. And start our lesson right now. Time or session. In in the previous video I have shared in my YouTube channel or in my Facebook, I have explained about session. There are some words in Chinese which describe about time, like xian chai, tian, qin tian. I have explained it in the previous video. I just show you right now. 星期上个星期这个星期下个星期 last week. I have explained it in the previous video. You can see in my channel or in my Facebook. And then 年、去年、今年、明年、刚才. The best way to learn Chinese, I think that you don't have to remember by words, but you have to remember by sentence. And the new parts of section that I haven't explained in my previous video is these words like morning, late morning, noon, afternoon, night, midnight, at night. From the beginning, early morning or before dawn, Lingchen. Morning, from 6 until 9 a.m. we say that Chosang Hao. I forget that Chosang Hao, and then after Chosang Hao, Sang Wu, there is Chong Wu. Oh, yeah, I actually Chong Wu. From the beginning, Lingchen, early morning, Chosang, morning from 6 until 6 a.m., Sangwoo, or late morning, from 6 until 11 a.m., Chongwoo, at noon, around 12 p.m., Xiaowu, afternoon, around 1 until 5 p.m., Bangwan, evening, Wansang, night, around 7 until 11 p.m., Panye, midnight, Yali, Jingzhen. We usually use in Chinese, as long as I learn Chinese, we often use like 早上, 上午, 中午, 下午, 晚上. I have bold it, the words that we often use in Chinese, 早上, 上午, 中午, 下午, 晚上. The other words you can remember or you can pass it because I seldom find it in the sentence. And then the new one that I want to share to you is about number or suji. Suji in Chinese, the hanzi of number is unique. You can see there are E, R, E for 1, R for 2, San for 3, Se for 4, Wu for 5, Liu, Liu for 6, Qi, Qi for 7, Pa, Pa for 8, Jiu, Jiu for 9, Se, Se for 10. If you want to make a 14, 19, 20, 35, 47, you have to give concern the first number. Uh, we can say that 14 actually is formed by 10 plus 4. So the Chinese se for 10, for wu. So we can say se wu. We have to add se plus 4. So se. I'm sorry, se. 19 is 10 plus 9, so 十九. 20 actually 2 and 10. 20, so 20 hours. hours. And then 35 is san, se, wu. So 35, 3, 10, and 5. 3, se, 3, san, se, wu. San, se, wu. San, se, wu. 47, se, se, ji. 75, ji, ji, se, wu. Ji, se, wu. And so on. For this lesson, because we are talking about time, we only give concern for 10 until 30, because when we learn about dates or like 1st January or 10 February, we use number 1 until 30. But when we are talking about hour or about clock, we use 1 until 24. So at the beginning, you have to remember this Hansa and Chinese, the pinyin, Hansa and pinyin about number. We continue our lesson. Next, we learn how to make a sentence. Yesterday, we have learned this sentence. 我现在在家学习. I'm studying at home now. I have explained it in the previous video. I will not reply it. You can see in the previous video. But today, I will give you how to we form a sentence, a Chinese sentence, because Chinese sentence is quite different like English sentence. We can see in English, when we want to make a sentence, we use this formula. We use subject plus verb plus object plus place plus adverb of time. It is common in English. If we want to make a sentence, we use this formula. Next. And if we use more than one adverb of time, like I get up at 6 o'clock every morning. Morning is adverb of time, and then 5 o'clock is adverb of time also. So if we want to make sentence in English with more than one adverb of times, we use this formula. But in Chinese, it is quite different. We use this formula: subject plus adverb of time plus verb plus object. The difference is we put the adverb of time after the subject. We don't put the adverb of time at the end of the sentence. I think this is the biggest difference between English and Chinese. When you learn Indonesian, Indonesian is quite similar like English. We put adverb of time at the end of the sentence. So I think when you learn Chinese, you have to switch your brain to place adverb of time after the subject. Next, this is the formula. The best way to learn it, we will see the sentence. We will see the example of the sentence. Uh, if we want to make the sentence, I study Chinese at school. I study Chinese at school today. This is the English formula. But when we want to make a Chinese sentence, we will make this formula. 我今天在学校学习汉语。今天 is today. 在学校 means 学校 means school, at school. 学习 learn. 汉语 Chinese. So we put the adverb of time and place after the subject, and then the verb at the end of the sentence. The second example, he eats rice at home tomorrow. He ta eats tea rice 米饭 at home 在家. Tomorrow means 明天. So we want to make this Chinese sentence. 他明天在家吃米饭. 他明天在家吃米饭. The next sentence or the next example, we want to make this Chinese sentence. We watched a movie at the park yesterday. We we woman watched 看 a movie 电影 at the park 在公园 yesterday 昨天. So if we want to make Chinese sentence like this, 我们昨天在公园看电影. And then the next example, she writes a letter at the office now. See, ta writes a letter sin at the office 办公室 now 现在. So the Chinese form like this. 他现在在办公室写信. This is how we make the Chinese sentence in Chinese. And how about if we use more than one adverb of times, like this example, 6 o'clock and yesterday? There are two adverbs of time. So we use this formula. 他昨天6点在家吃面条. 他昨天6点在家吃面条. So we put 昨天 is yesterday. 昨天6点 6 in Chinese 6点 6 o'clock 在家吃面条. We play ball at 9 o'clock at the park tomorrow. We women play the ball 9 at 9 o'clock 9点 at the park 在公园 tomorrow 明天. 我们明天9点 9 o'clock 在公园打球. 第九 play football. 打球 play ball. Maybe you can use a basketball or tennis ball or football. So just play ball 打球. 我们明天9点在公园打球. She drinks coffee at 8 o'clock at the office today. 他今天8点在办公室喝咖啡. 他今天 see today 8 o'clock at office 喝咖啡. Drink coffee. This is how we make the Chinese sentence. I hope this video can help you in learning Chinese. And the best way to learn is to spare your time, minimum 10 minutes every day. So I hope all of us can be expert in Chinese. Thank you very much and goodbye.